Boruto has died, is what I'd like to say. Main character, plot, narrative, you know what it is. I low-key baited y'all with that title because it wasn't actually a maximum Uzuhiko. Call it more of a work in progress. And as compensation, I have exclusive footage of Delta, Jura, and Kawaki before Kawaki's finishing blow on Hidari, not Jura, you know. Okay, guys, I know y'all have been eagerly awaiting this footage. I mean, let me cook. Without further ado.
Hey, yo, Kawaki, Jura up ahead, and he look like he trying to fight.
Oh, wait, he trying to fight right now? Wait, did he say he wants to fight today? I bet. Let's take the next right. Ain't nothing for me over there. And scene. Okay, I know what you're thinking. It's clearly not fake. Boruto may very well be on the verge of death or actually dead. And through rigorous critical thought, through the use of my GAD, not to be confused with GED, general animate, diploma, I have come to the groundbreaking finale that Boruto is not dead. There's that, and Jura actually said that he missed his vitals, but I mean, who really paying attention to the chapter? Well, I am, but that's not the point. But the diploma is real. My mom said so. Now, if you would actually like to sponsor me in actually getting my diploma, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit that notification bell. Each subscription actually counts towards me considering undropping out of school. Or undropping out of school. As you can see, I clearly need it. Evidently, because my grammar is just not grammar. So, yeah. So, Boruto versus Hidari. Let's talk about that. Exhibit A. So the chapter starts off hot. Boruto and Hidari got that Goku and Jiren stare off. Boruto blocks Hidari, and clearly he's been taking notes from his real daddy with them one-handed seals, got him turning into the Avatar. Not Korra, but yeah. He uses his breakthrough technique, making some space between him and Hidari. Boruto and the gang chilling because Hidari's decided to play a nice game of hide and seek. I mean, I'm not really surprised. Dude was technically born yesterday. Boruto's spidey senses start tingling. The Claw Grimes have joined the party. And of course, Boruto got a new technique in his bag because he goes on the offensive with his Sonic Spin Dash. Sarada jumps in with a Falcon Kick, and of course, Hidari's done seeking because he goes after Sarada. Boruto uses a Rasengan that got Obito tweaking in the grave, clearly the grandson of the fort. Hidari runs away. You can tell Boruto in his feelings. Something along the lines of, hey, where you think you going? You just gonna spin my block and leave? Well, ain't you pussy? Boruto charges up a maximum Uzuhiko while Sarada gets caught. Like daddy, like daughter, Sarada hits Hidari with a Chidori stream, allowing Boruto to land a hit with an incomplete Uzuhiko. Kawaki delivering the finishing blow was honestly anticlimactic, really almost like giving him the title of the Unincredible Hulk. Bro really tried to have a pre-time skip Sasuke moment and still lost. Boruto strategically using the sensory team to borderline track Hidari honestly got him embracing his real daddy. I'm talking that Uchiha word for word, bar for bar. His lack of recognition for authority is genuinely understandable because let's keep it a whole bucket. If Boruto never pulled up, them dudes would have lost. And he was just ordering Konohamaru around like he was just a genin. Nah, Konohamaru, bro. Like, how were you even the Hokage's advisor? Bro, you took an L from Ishiki pre-time skip multiple times. Kashi and Koji got you cooking in absolute flames. Bro, how? I really just don't even understand at this point. But you know what? I digress. So we learn more about Uzuhiko, which is basically a technique that uses the planet's chakra in its rotation. So I mean, it uses Boruto's chakra depending on how much he actually charges up. Basically, the more he charges up, the more damage it actually does. So when he said he could legitimately kill Cold, he wasn't playing, because let's keep it a whole buck here. Bro was chilling on the ground the whole time. So the longer this dude on the ground, basically the higher chance of death coming your way. I'm not going to go out of my way to say that Boruto can definitely use Sage mode, but his techniques definitely use Sage-like properties in that capacity, because absorbing chakra in that capacity definitely is a property of using nature energy, and he is using the planet's chakra. But I guess the only concept that doesn't apply to him is that he actually has to stand still. I guess the only condition he has is that he needs to remain on the ground. But like every other person, Jura spent most of his summers playing Call of Duty. Bro's quick scope is actually different. Let's talk about it. Jura has officially joined the Brotherhood of Extraordinary Villains. Despite being a day old, technically, he actually now has motive and purpose. Moments ago, the only exciting thing in this guy's life was walking into a library and fighting a 13-year-old girl. The library comes first, but you know what I'm talking about. Hidari gets cooked and produces the thorn fruit, and it turns out this can actually be used to undo the treeification process. So long story short, we can use it to save Sasuke. So Sasuke can go back to being a real boy, or a real man in this context. Boruto grabs the fruit, and of course Kawaki jumps in trying to press Boruto like, where'd you get all this information from, and who are your allies, and who's your informant, whatever. Boruto just standing there on business, you know, he just like, yo, big man, if you understand the words coming out of my mouth, you're gonna remove your hand from my shirt, because this is my lucky shirt, my daddy done gave me this shirt, or I'm gonna proceed to remove your hand from the rest of your pitiful little body. And that's how he said it. Don't let nobody tell you different. Out of nowhere, Boruto gets quick scoped. But we know he's not dead because his vitals got missed. And I mean, of course, that's the Uchiha god himself, you know. The man's too cool to be killed in a regular way. Come on. Jura's now come to the conclusion that he's gonna feed Kawaki to the Nine Tails, because of course you gotta get rid of the trash first. When you go to a restaurant, the appetizers is cool, the dessert is cool, but let's be real, like, you gonna save yourself for the main course, and he's actually decided to kill Boruto. This dude is standing on absolute business. Based on this exchange, as long as Boruto's there, the rest of the Shinju are definitely fodder, but Jura gonna be a real problem. Just want to put that out there. As for Konohamaru, it's really a matter of time before he actually figures out who Boruto actually is. I'm not even gonna say figure out, but give Boruto a listening ear in regards to what actually happened. Because right now, Boruto does need more allies. I don't think he's hurt to the point where he can't move. He's definitely hurt, but realistically speaking, Shikamaru's there, and then he's just gonna teleport himself out of there 9 times out of 10. And on top of that, Sada ain't gonna let nobody touch her man. So y'all better fall back. I'm still confused over the idea that despite Boruto using the Rasengan multiple times, no one's actually put the connection that Naruto uses the Rasengan, Konohamaru can use the Rasengan, Boruto uses the Rasengan. Boruto's not Naruto's son, but he can use his signature technique. And the guy who's supposed to be his actual son, well, in this timeline, Kawaki, can't use his technique. When anime doesn't actually meet real life logic. I mean, I get it. It is what it is. But you know me, I'm just being a little picky. The interaction between Boruto and Konohamaru is just funny, because Konohamaru clearly isn't strong enough to handle the Shinju, to the point where Boruto has to remind him, you better keep your eyes on the enemy or you will die. But Konohamaru is still trying to hold whatever power or authority he can hang on to, because despite the fact that Boruto told him to prioritize saving Himawari, he decides, you know, I'm just gonna do whatever I want and stuff, and I make the shots or whatever. And it's kind of like, that's cool, but at this point in time, you still irrelevant. I'm not strong enough, and I'm borderline irrelevant, but I'm still your superior. The relationship dynamic between Boruto and Konohamaru is just so different, especially when you compare it from the academy days. Like, the relationship was just a fun-loving relationship, and it's not that Boruto doesn't care for Konohamaru anymore. I guess it just comes down to the circumstance of everything that's actually gone down, but it is an interesting turn of events just to see them interact for the first time since Boruto actually ran away. But with everything that's happened to Boruto, he's gone through the craziest amount of development probably in the show. Arguably, I mean, actually no, yeah. Boruto evades death, and I'm wondering if Kashi and Koji's actually gonna show up and have a conversation with Shikamaru. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Chances are Boruto will probably use the flying Raijin to actually get out of there once the time comes. I mean, realistically, no one's actually strong enough to take him out, so there's that. At this point, it seems like the battle's actually over, but yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Where do you think the story's going next? Did you like the chapter? Did you not like it? Let me know your thoughts below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace.